Hi everyone. Hopefully this is running and it's live and everything looks okay. Soon find out, I guess. I'm here anyway. Well, yeah, playing some, not that you can see it at the minute because, you know, my big face, but yeah, here playing Bard's Tale 4, which is out tomorrow. And I've just realised that, you know, I haven't streamed for a while. I was looking at the screen instead of the camera because I'm an idiot, but nothing new there. Now, hopefully this all sounds and looks okay. Here we go. Right, let's get rid of my horrible face. And hopefully this will all work. Now, I've played a little bit of this, because I'm reviewing it. Then, yeah, you know, starting to sing and stuff now. But hopefully, starting a new game won't get rid of my actual save and stuff. And hopefully this looks okay, again, like with me switching and stuff. Let's, have a look. Let's just check out the depths of Scarabray. Okay, right, that looks okay. Hi, Chris. Right, so let's start. So, this is a new game. Yeah, so hopefully that's not going to ruin my current save. Right, so might as well call it something to do with Santa, and after all the Dark Souls things. We've had Santa's bum and Santa's belly, so Santa's big face. There we go.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay, till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Scarabray.
It's cool, you actually get these little sort of animated sequences whenever you load into the game. Like you load a save game and he tells like a little story based on where you are, which is quite cool. I have to talk for a minute here because the load screens are a little bit long sometimes, so I'm just going to chat nonsense at you for a minute and check the chat. Some nice music in this actually. It's like a Celtic thing, I think, if I remember right. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the Santa's double chin or Santa's pelvis recommendations for the name.
Ready?
Not hardly.
Hang it! Take it for them! Give them the draw! This is only the beginning.
Thus, children, shall the sword father smite all who befriend the old races. Hail, Henrid!
It's a nice, heartwarming start to the game. And here we are, right. Yeah, it's like half first person, half like JRPG kind of turn-based combat.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
Characters, I'm going to say, aren't particularly pretty. But in some ways they do actually remind me of the old Baldur's Gate games on PS2. And for that it's kind of nice.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
Quick,
I'll
run
give
away.
them a second glance. And maybe
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Scarabray.
No pressure.
You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost.
Nice. So I find it weird that he's like, yeah, I've been dreaming about you for a while now. Bit weird, aren't you, mate? Chris says, Barrows Deep sounds like an interesting subtitle to the game. Yeah. There's a little bit of a porno title in there, really, I think. And then, yeah, oh, yeah, yes, Chris, you're right. Fugly. Fugly is the term.
They all start with some evil.
The characters, not me, although.
And you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me. And instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive.
I would too, mate, to be honest. If you're talking about dreaming about me, that, yeah. I'd be like, nah, you're alright, mate.
Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true.
Probably is going to be true. Probably is.
Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation.
I'll just say I don't actually know if this happens yet, because I'm not far enough into the story. Just in case any of you are wondering if I'm spoiling anything.
This way.
Right, so I've kept the tutorials on, because even though I've played through like the first few hours, it's good for you guys to see these things. So, yeah, he's joined the party, and you can do some attacks and stuff. He's got potions. Anyone could have potions if you equip them. So far, anyway. I've not seen anyone that can't yet. So Melody the Bard, who is my character, who I'm gonna ask this question now, actually, before we get into it. You can play as this woman, or you can choose your own character. Now, the choices, there's not many of them, to be honest, but it's up to you guys if you want to see the very basic customization, or whether you just want me to play as her. So, yeah, she's your first adventurer, and she can gain powers by drinking, so if that plays into your thoughts, you know, get drunk and fight, apparently. And then at any time, yeah, right click and bring up the menu. So yeah, if you want to go into, you can just go into your inventory by pressing I, and there you go, there's your inventory. And oh, and more tutorials. So yeah, it's a standard inventory screen, to be honest. You've got your different pages, which I can't scroll through because it keeps coming up with more messages. Yeah, that's all your places where you equip your stuff. You've got your abilities, which are at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, you can change your adventure, so which ones you're actually equipping stuff for. And then you can craft stuff as well. So yeah, there's your inventory screen. Or, like I say, you can press the right mouse button, then it kind of does a soft pause, and then you can go into various different menus. So, right, off we go.
You can't swing a cat in Scarabray these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
You're blocking the public way. You'll have to move.
And you have like your little, I don't know, little sparkly bits above the people's heads that you can speak to.
Soup! Delicious soup! Best soup you'll ever have!
Best soup you'll ever have. Aha! Apparently we've got, yeah, I'm not even going to go there.
Soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation, a liquid epiphany, heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup? No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup.
Yep, straight to the point. Not good enough for the soup.
Ruffians.
Now, I need to go that way. But, you know, we might as well go off the beaten path. Although this beaten path has a lot of blood, so this might not be the best idea. Oh, and that looks like someone being burned alive. Awesome. Yeah. Like the old Baldur's Gate games, it is just smashing barrels and crates for anything to to pick up. Okay, so Chris says, "Oh, that's nice. I'm a stunner in 8-bit HD and everything in between." That's very kind. It's not that true. Looks like the general consensus is you just want to play as Melody rather than checking out the characters. That's fine by me. Ooh, David, not a fan of turn-based combat. If you die in a long battle, it angers you. Ooh, this might not be the best game for you though, because you can't save at any point either. The set save areas. So if you die in a fight, as I have, you might be going back a bit. You'll see all that. The combat, to be fair, I'm no good at turn-based combat, so the fact that I can play it, maybe that's a good sign for you.
More murder. I should...
There's nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
Is depravity.
Dance is depravity, really?
Rise is ruin.
Maybe if he's going to like strip clubs.
Glory is
Maybe that's it. Maybe he has been going to strip clubs. Anything else around here? You know, don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna go smash some crates and stuff while you burn people alive. That's cool.
Bewarest thou heretics? Trust not the elf, nor the dwarf, nor the drow.
Don't trust people. Yeah, we get it.
Not the elf.
Yeah, don't trust the people that run around breaking things. Yeah, you've got grapple hooks which you can get. I don't have any at the minute. You can craft them as well, so you can get to different areas in the game. And yeah, you know, like I say, don't mind me. I'm just here smashing things while you burn. Oh, there. Oh, a chest. Cool. With 3 gold skeet or skiat. I don't know how you pronounce that. So we're gonna go with skeet. Just picking up loads of stuff. Oh, I'm stuck on a piece of wood apparently. Yeah, it's a little bit jarring playing basically a first-person game and then going into like the third-person combat, but you get used to it.
For you, eh?
Got a weak stomach?
You better get used to it.
All a Scarabrae'll burn before these priests are through.
Cheery crowd. Right, so there's the soup dude again. What's down here? This is the way to go. Oh. Collect herbs. Is the sound okay for you guys, by the way? You can hear things okay. Let me know if I need to turn up the volume.
Good trout, but not many. Adventurers save the
She's just singing away.
Round 'em up. That's what I say. I've known elves, dwarves. Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoemaker last week.
He must have done something wrong. The temple knows what it's doing.
Oh, don't mind me. I wasn't listening into your conversation. Picking up loads of herbs. Ooh. Oh, this guy.
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes.
I like this guy.
Aye. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Are you okay?
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes.
Yeah, that's literally all he says.
Aye.
Yeah, you got different races in this game. Can't remember if he's a dwarf or not. Elves look kind of familiar. These Fatherite notices. Sorry, I should have mentioned this before. Yeah, the Fatherites, the ones that are burning people and stuff. They're a little bit like if you played The Witcher. It's a little bit like that. You know, these people are basically burning anything that isn't human. The guild, yay! And there's also a thing here.
Oh, Rebby, a new recruit.
So these have not worked out yet. I think like puzzle things. I've not had any elven weapons yet, but yeah. Place an elven weapon, turn of a page, word of a sage, sight of a fall, start of it all. So yeah, you find a weapon that I'm guessing you place on there and it does something. But you have to obviously find the right weapon for it to work. And this is where we're going in just a moment. So Adam's asking, is this Skyrim 2? I could see why you might think that, sort of, maybe. You'll get a different sense when you see the combat and stuff. Chris's response is Skyrim 2077. Yeah, right. This seems like a game that's like 30 hours long, David said. Yeah, probably. Adam, come on now. This is a family show. You wouldn't catch me saying things like that. Pop a potato up his bottom, apparently. Come on now. Filth.
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henrod's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The song of the maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
Yep, run away! So, yeah, you can create a character, but as we've decided, we're just going to keep playing as Melody. So, off we go. Going to Skara Brae below. So, yeah, this is where the first sort of hour of the game kind of takes place. So, what am I reading in the chat here? Why are we talking about beetroot? And why is Adam sitting on lettuce with a bit of coleslaw and salad cream? What are you doing, Adam? I'm a bit worried about you. Oh yeah, you'll get to see some combat soon. And you'll get to see a little bit of how that works. And to be fair, it's really simple. It's just got a lot of depth to it. Here we are. I don't think there's anything else to pick up. But we came from up there.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
This bit reminds me of the beginning of Vermintide 2. A little bit when you're escaping. Very good game, by the way. You should really get on that. It's on Game Pass still, I think, on Xbox.
The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthy and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherlands.
Maybe this bit should be yeah, we're looking for a green door. Okay, shut up. Just for you, Adam, I'm gonna do something that I know you really hated from the Cyberpunk thing. You know, because this is what we all do when we play games. We walk into an area and come on, you're just ruining it for me now, game. Yeah, spell points. I can use spell points, and then you have to like meditate to get them back. But yeah, that whole thing of when we walk into an area, we do this slow pan. But that's how we take in everything in these games. That's how CD Projekt Red think we play games. That was just for you, Adam. I hope you like that. Another Fatherite note. Do not enter. By order of the temple, this property is condemned. Disease, corruption, or abominations may be found within. Alright. Yeah, that'll stop me entering there. That's cool. Beetroot fan club. Alright, okay. Adam. If slathering yourself in beetroot and salad cream while naked and playing the saxophone is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Adam. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have been mocking anyone, really. First thing that happens is I end up getting trolled by the game instead. Collect things. Smash things. It's always fun to do this. And look! Potatoes! No, Adam, I'm not going back to put them up that guy's arse. More herbs. In fact, this might be a good time to at least show you the crafting thing. I'm not sure if I can actually craft anything yet, either. I've got the ingredients, but yeah, this is literally it. You get a little list of stuff that you can do. So I can make cooking herbs from some of the stuff I've collected. So let's just craft a few, just for later. Which, now I've crafted them, means I can, because I've got some generic meat, I can also cook some steak, which is well worth having, because it does give you party a bit of extra health. Because you will get the shit kicked out of you a little bit. Again, off the beaten path for a little bit. Let's just see if there's anything there. Random voices that I can hear. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but can't push that yet. And off we go this way. And yeah, here we go. We'll probably...
Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong.
Adam, and you don't like me saying your name because it stops you getting an erection. That's fine. I don't want to think if you have an erection while watching me play a game, to be honest.
There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Video games. Yeah, so it's not a case of save wherever you want. If I die now, I'll come back to here on this. And it's not like Dark Souls where you come back and you've got the stuff that you collected or whatever. You're reloading a save. Here we go. I can push this one now. It's a different one from before, obviously. And there's this, which is another thing I haven't quite worked out yet. You can make an offering. I've tried putting things in here and I've not had any luck to finding anything that works. So again, don't know what... I'm still learning. I've only played a few hours of the game so far, but here we go.
Are they adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours. No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Chris wants me to rub Adam's Lookstone. This has turned into a filth stream. Right.
Worth our effort.
This is... Yeah, before we go into this fight, it's a good thing. You get this... The little green outline, it'll tell you how... Basically, whether you're going to win the fight or not. If the yellow, you've probably got a bit of a fight in your hands. If it's red, you're going to get absolutely battered. Before we go in, you can run up and you can charge in without them spotting you, and you'll get the first attack. If they spot you first, you get attacked, and pretty simple. But on we go. It's telling you that now anyway. Yeah, you get your first strike. Just makes it a little bit easier for you. Charge straight in.
So, is anyone going to go?
Hey, and here you go. Combat is turn-based. You have 3 opportunity points to spend each turn. This number will increase as you progress. There are certain attacks, or certain abilities for certain characters that will essentially give you a point back as well, which comes in very handy sometimes. But yeah, once you've spent all those points, which goes across all your characters as well, so you don't have like 3 points per character. Then you end the turn when you're ready. So 3 physical damage, so that'll kill him. But as you can see, yeah, if you want, she can chug a bit of beer, and yeah, she'll be powerful. He's got different attacks as well. He's slightly stronger, so he deals 4 physical damage with his attack, but he's also got Head Knocker, which deals 6 mental damage, which that comes in handy with certain attacks later, which you'll probably see. Like, the mental damage kind of ignores armour, that kind of thing.
Kill for the masters. What masters, I wonder?
What masters indeed. Nab their money. They're not going to spend it anymore anyway. Yeah, I've got a bile bomb, which, you know, lovely sounding thing. And
maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them?
what did we find? Did we happen to find a bomb? Oh look, we did. And another group to fight, which we'll do now.
Adventurers, pluck that balls out.
I want extra for this.
Okay. So combat takes place on a 4x4 grid with your party standing on one side and the enemy standing on the other. Yep. We kind of got that really, didn't we? Movement is critical because, yeah, I mean, there are certain attacks where they'll... This kind of ties into the mental thing that we were saying before. Like, certain attacks, they'll be like charging up and it'll be aimed at a specific area. If you stay in that area, it'll hit you, obviously. You can move out the way to stop being hit. Or if you hit them with a mental attack, it basically knocks them out of their concentration and stops the attack. So if you know you've not got a chance to move out the way, or you just want to deal damage, you can kind of 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. Gary explaining how saves work is brilliant. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good at explaining the obvious. I'm very good at that. Oh. In comes Mick. Oh sweet Jesus, are they meant to be Scottish? I did wonder what you'd think of this one. Right.
Ready.
Obviously I'm going to take damage during this fight. I've not got enough, so I'm just going to smack these people.
Ready.
So, okay, I'm knocking them out.
At your command.
She's not really got anything else she can do now. So
Here.
he's got the mental damage thing that he can do. So, oops. No one in range, unfortunately. So, not really much can do here.
On your word.
On your word.
I'll get him to step back a bit, just because he'll probably get hit and it might not take quite as much damage.
Get over there.
There we go.
Ready.
And then you can hit him, and that's the end of that fight. Or was that a woman? I don't know. That wasn't a particularly masculine scream, but you know, I'm not going to judge on that.
That was a nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
Yep, healing up. I mean, this one's self-explanatory, really, isn't it? You eat or you use potions to heal up. But I've just got some boots as well. I don't have the training to wear those boots yet. He does though. But you know what? No, I'm not going to let him have it. Screw it. I'm the main character here.
How may I serve?
So once I level up, you can get that. So let's. We don't need that much. Only 2 health needed. So let's see if I can. Yeah, there we go. I think that was for. Yeah, entire party gets 2 constitution. So eat a potato and it cures, you know, getting hit by an axe. That's how video games work, right? Oh, a new sword. What's that one like? I can use it and it's slightly better. So, better than the axe that I had. Oh, wander around there. Can I get the jump on these guys? There we go. That's my kind of getting into a fight in these games, is just, you know, running. Don't even bother thinking. Alright, so...
On your word.
What can he do?
Command me.
Alright, love. Calm down.
Ready.
That only attacks straight forward, doesn't it? So... but it... Let's try it. See if I can do it. There we go. It's very basic.
What's your weakness?
At your command.
How much damage do I need to do to you? So gain spell points. Yeah, I'll just hit them. That's fine. Whichever one I hit's gonna die anyway, so we'll just go with him.
At your command.
Might as well just end the turn there. Can't really do anything else yet. She's gonna get hit a couple of times. And then I'm just gonna hit her in the face. There we go. And then rob their stuff. Rotted food, yes. I love a bit of that, don't we? So let's eat another potato. That'll do. Oh, I could have just used the save point and got my... Never mind.
Sorry, I always say.
Yep. Yep, another one. This is a bit like the... I think it's Shovel Knight. Like the checkpoints in Shovel Knight. These ones you can consume them so that you get bonuses. But you don't save. Or you can just use it and save and... You know, that's it. Damn right, David. I am the main character. You can quote that. Go for it. Oh my! You want me to do a Scottish accent? Oof. I can't do it. I don't know if I can do it. How's that for you? That do anything for you? I'm going to try consuming this one. I'm just going to move on, pretend that I didn't just do that. And just see what happens.
You fools! You let them scatter. Now we shall have to drag them out again.
I apologise to any Scottish people watching for that, by the way.
You're the danger? Who set fire to the guild?
Aye. And who keeps hanging innocent folk?
More paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
Alright.
All right. Though after what they did.
So yeah, bit of stealth here. Avoid the fight. Wait for him to go over there. And this is exactly what I said before. There you go. I didn't even realise there was an orange one. I don't even remember that. Apparently I blocked that out, but never mind. Yeah, they're all red. I've noticed it's only in this area, down in the Scarborough below. There is a bit of there are some performance issues. Oh.
What is that?
One eye, one leg, one arm. Is it a Fashan? I've sung songs about them. I never thought I'd see one.
Well, we're going to go in for a fight anyway.
Of legend.
We're going to have a fight with it anyway. Let's hope I don't lose, because I didn't save at that point, did I, before? Never mind, eh? Right, so... let's chug that. Let's chug some beer.
Slammed.
So she can use her attack. Oh, well, her ability, I should say. Right then. Mick can say everything in a Scottish accent. Oh, it's amazing, the accent. You can keep it going all the way through streams and everything. Next stream you do, I'm making you do an accent, by the way. David says, I've already quoted it and it's sticking. Well, it's better than the whole bad opinions thing. I'd rather have the I'm a main character thing than that, you know, come on. But that's never going away, is it? This looks like an interesting game, says the Pelican 3, whoever the Pelican 3 is. And yes, hi, welcome. Yeah, it's an interesting game. The Bard's Tale 4, as the title says, and it's out tomorrow. Can I do an Irish accent? No. I wish I could, but I can't. I actually can't do an Irish accent. I used to be able to. I used to be able to do some decent accents. Chris is saying that I'm channeling his inner Rabsy Nesbitt there. To be fair, I did used to watch Rabsy Nesbitt, so yeah. And anyone who was paying attention, by the way, will notice that she earlier on did say murder. You know, I'm sure they did that on purpose. Each time your bard takes a drink, they get a little drunk. If the drunkenness level exceeds their intelligence, they'll have a brief burst of strength before they pass out and are stunned for one turn. All this can be seen if you inspect the drunk status effect. Drink responsibility? I'm guessing they meant drink responsibly. I didn't get this message because the character I played, that I created, wasn't a bard, so this is new to me. And now she can give an allied combatant a shield with 5 constitution. If drunk, the allied combatant will be healed for 2 if the shield is broken. Cool. So, you know what? Yeah, you can have a shield, and then let's swap spaces and hit with a mental attack. That's not bad. Might as well smack him about as well. And that's all I can do. So now I'm going to get a bit of a beating, I think. Oh. Damn it! Yeah, doing the focus thing, so... This is what I said before, where this attack will basically kill me if I stay in its path. If I'd have saved that mental attack, I could have, you know...
I beg your pardon.
Knocked him out of this, but never mind. So... Yeah. Smack him a bit. You get a few free attacks at least. Now... Ooh. Cool. That's... He was angry. Alright, I've got to move to get this attack.
Excuse me.
On your word.
I'm not going to use the head knocker in case he uses that attack again in a minute, and you can see it get knocked out of... Actually, if I use it again, it'll kill him, but... Alright, let's see if this works.
Stepping by.
Well, it didn't kill him, but as you can see, it knocked him out of that state. But now I'll kill him. Sorry, mate. Well, I'm not sorry, because, you know, he would have killed me otherwise, but... There we go. And for that, I got some money and some musical bones. Okay. That's that, yeah. Let's see what that does. So, that's an offhand weapon.
Yes?
And... Oh, it's slightly better than what I have. So, cool. There we go. See if we can craft anything else yet. Some fibre. That's actually worth doing. Because now I can craft some grappling hooks. And can use them at certain points. Do I really need to heal? Better safe than sorry, might as well eat a steak. Again, you know, get battered about a bit, eat a steak and you'll be fine. Honest. Don't do that. That's just stupid. Mick's next stream is just going to say there's been a murder. Defy anyone to not get a little excited. Yeah, right. I want. I could deal with that. Make for an interesting stream. You got to try to explain what the game's all about, and all you're doing is saying that. And apprentice's robe. Nothing to do with Star Wars. So you know, before you get excited. And this gate is blocked. And let's follow the path. And look, there's all sorts of things going on down here. And this, I believe, is the other side of where I was before. So that's like your shortcut opened up for later on. And let's grab some herbs. Don't have the key for that gate. Collect more herbs.
Stay in the camp.
Calm down and let's save. So I wasted a steak. Never mind. And
Pull them apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shit or scream. I think I did both.
all right. What's this book down here? Read the diaries of Nath Oakmore, I think that says. A traveller I met last night confirmed that these horrors are not confined to Skara Brae. Monsters and monstrous occurrences are terrorising Fetacairn and Camnag and more. I don't know if that's how you pronounce like any of those, but yeah, whatever. And in those towns, as here, the paladins are quick to place blame upon adventurers and the old races. Why are they so blind Do they not know that it has been the adventurers and the old races who have traditionally protected the people when such horrors have arisen? Whatever the reason, they seem to be ignoring the true monsters and attacking the very people best equipped to keep them in check. Baffling. Alright. Let's speak to Mary.
What do you want?
He's not aged well since Lord of the Rings, has he?
Forgive me, my bile. It is not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. The venture has not so far been a success.
So if Barrows Deep sounds a bit suspect, I'm pretty certain Everwood, that's gotta be a porno fantasy game. Yeah, alright. I was gonna go with film, but apparently game. Right, let's see, what have I been missing? Mick will be fine as long as he plays a murder mystery. And just the whole thing is just him saying there's been a murder. Sorry, that was bad. Sorry. Was it Captain Mustard in the kitchen with the candlestick? See, all I think of is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey with that. Playing Cluedo with death. Man, I love that film. Mick, I'd be a master at a Cluedo video game. What would be like a real life Taggart? Surely there's a Cluedo game. I'd be able to get you to play that. Right, sorry, back to the game. What clods were these?
A mob, fevered by the Fatherites. They accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Fortunately, a dwarf named Dalgleish saw my peril and dragged me to safety, taking many blows himself. I am in his debt.
Cool. And, he tells you about that, and you're sure, let's have a look at what you've got to sell.
The finest instruments you'll ever find. Just a few I've acquired over the years. Please.
Let's see. Anything good for me? I don't think I could afford anything really. Not really anything there, just booze, but I can't afford any of that right now. I'd sell my old axe. Got me one gold, awesome. Right, nothing I can buy from him really yet.
You have better fortune than your fair friend Mary.
Yep, someone's not having a good day. More people to speak to.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you.
How can you not fear that face? I mean, look at it. Like I say, the characters in this game, they're not very pretty.
Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henred or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do. Help the helpless and teach those who wish to learn.
Chris says, Adam keeps trying to return to the Everwood. And all Adam's responses is just Dalgleish. Good old Kenny. Yeah. We could do all this, but there's been a lot of talking in this game. But yeah, he's talking about he's no longer a bad guy. Basically, he's a nice person now. And it's a puzzle here, but I don't have the pieces for it yet. Which is quite... But you get a few of these. So you move the cogs, and you'll have like other cogs around here. And you've got to get it so that it sets a chain to open the gate, essentially. It's quite cool. It's quite an interesting little mini puzzle that you get. I'm gonna have to start. No, oh look, it's our friend, the farmer.
Aye. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes.
There you go. Do you need anything?
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Yep, thought you might need that. Take care. And Risa.
Welcome, friend.
I mean, come on, that's just a nightmare visage, isn't it?
I'm Risa, and this is Palafax. How can we help you?
I often point directly at someone's face when I introduce them. Who is Palafax?
My bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Good thing for a guard, I suppose. Not so easy on his wife, though. Well, at least we're in trouble together this time.
Mm-hmm. What help do you offer?
New folks arriving here every day. Driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you. And they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there. A place to lie down. The houses across the way are safe. And if you're wounded, get in that line there. We'll see to you as soon as we can.
Wow. That's a big question, that is, David. Who's everyone's favourite Scottish celebrity? Mine's Andy Murray. Can't believe he's not going to be playing Geralt. Chris says Judy Murray to play Yen. Oh, what are you doing? Mick says Tommy Flanagan all the way. He was fantastic as Chibs in Sons of Anarchy. Could never get into Sons of Anarchy. I tried watching some of the first series and just didn't do anything for me. I believe it's very good, but to answer your initial question, mine would be Billy Connolly. Comedy genius. Right, let's go.
Help out if you can.
I will, but I'm gonna need to steal some stew. Well, I'm not stealing. You said it was to help people, and you know I need help. Obviously, you've all heard some of the things I say.
More every day. Where are we gonna fit 'em all? If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Racer. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. And if you're fit enough, we could use some help holding back the darkness, as the city watch ain't likely to help us down here.
That sounds a bit sketchy. That if you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. Like, not into that, mate. Sorry. I wonder if I ask who is Risa, he'll point directly at her face. I kind of want to see if he'll do it.
Racer's my wife. Met her at her father's tavern. Oh, wouldn't look at me at first, but then, well, I guess she got used to me. I won't find a kinder person in all of Keith. I don't know how I got so lucky.
Oh, I'm disappointed. Oh,
thanks for looking.
Right, on with the actual game.
Here we are. I told Orlo not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whistle.
The Wildland whistle again. Just sounds like some kind of sordid thing. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, you get songs in the game, which do different things. The first one will get you into this place. Before we do that, I'm going to see if I can use this. Pray to the shrine of Michael Cranford. I'd forgot that name. There we go. And that's got a level up as well. So, let's level up. So, leveling up, I don't need to explain this to you. It's a skill tree. I think we've seen enough tutorials now, haven't we, really? I think even I'm getting sick of them. Yeah, so you get your different types. So, music, which is essentially her, like, main thing. Her attack. So, I mean, I don't know whether it's worth getting her attack up a little bit. basic combat. She's already got that. And you got defense, and then brewing, so she can make better wines and stuff for later, to help her get better. Troubadour, novice. Target foes are shrunk, reducing their strength by 50% for one turn. That sounds interesting. Intelligence +2. By the looks of it, already got that. Minstrel, novice. Grants mastery in spell song. But for now, I am just gonna get her strength up, I think. So I'm gonna select strength. Don't think he's got a point. No.
How may I serve?
Right, so there we go. Done. And now we'll do the thingy. So use the ability.
That's the tune!
Yep, play a tune and he's just like, yes, come in!
Welcome, friend. Hello, Robbie. Glad to see you in one piece.
There we go, loading screen. Team Triss. Chris, no, it's the wrong team. Yen, all the way. Fight me. Anyone who picked Triss, you've got no heart, basically. Dead inside.
I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted. All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers?
No. No, nobody's coming forward.
Well, I know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
Okay. Let's just catch up a little bit. Mick, David Tennant and Billy Connolly seem like two of the nicest guys. I'd love to meet Billy Connolly, I really would. Won the Michaels and all the names variations. It's like a Scottish Ocarina of Time. Only with a better frame rate. You know it's true. Frame rates of N64 games. Wow. Remember those days. David, I picked Triss, but then I also killed Kira. No regrets. Wow. And people call me a monster. Yen was a miserable cowbag. Chris. Wow. Chris, David, what's wrong with you? Don't... Picking Yen. Not picking Yen. You're picking Triss and just... you disappointing me. Disappointing. You know, I'm just going to take out my disappointment on barrels and crates. Just smashing things. I could talk to a load of people here, but we just want to get on with fighting, don't we? So we'll just run around and see what stuff we can get. That's another one of those elven weapon things. Another person. Most of them are Scottish, or well, try to be.
So this sage can save the world.
Only if he's freed.
And that is my
just gonna
quest.
steal some
Free
shit.
him from his prison so that he may save us.
And this, the review board.
There is no story yet. My journey has already begun.
Review board. But they're where you can, once you get to a certain point, you can go to these guys, and if I remember right, you can basically retrain your character. Right, love, I'm just gonna steal your book. Oh, it's another one of Nath Oakmore's books. I swear the paladins are worse than the monsters they hunt. In the name of protecting the city, they have dragged many an honest family from their beds and questioned them at length, demanding that they report upon their neighbours' misdeeds and suspicious associations, and threatening to take away their children if they do not. Thus do the paladins breed in Scarabray a climate of fear, where every man suspects his friends, even his own family, of being a witch or a spy, so that, to escape an inquisition, everyone runs to the temple to inform on their nearest and dearest. It is a sad, dark time. I fear for the soul of the city. I can't remember the quote from Red Dwarf, but it was essentially like, give up your friends and loved ones, like fabulous prizes to be won. It's not often that I can't remember a quote from Red Dwarf. That's I'm disappointed in myself now. Anyway, let's go talk to this dude again.
Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand?
David, in The Witcher, is quite possibly the most evil person. I was doing everything evil and I loved it. I'd say a bit more about you than you'd want to reveal that, David. And Chris says, perhaps I would benchmark this game for its frame rate. To be fair, it's actually not that bad. I think like the stream isn't handling it as well as I'd hoped, because it's actually running at a decent frame rate on my PC. And it's just obviously not coming through, unfortunately. What is this place? Oh, you're under Scarabray. We know that. It's called Scarabray below. I'm not gonna... so let's just ask about the ones that we need. So we need to find Ringneck, Dalgleish and the Green Lady.
Ha! Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him. Likes shiny things. He was looking into a kidnapping in Wellbottom, the trow camp here in Scarabray below. I'd look for him first, as Wellbottom's nearby. Then he can help you find the others.
Okay.
Dalgleish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Scarabray. Someone's been attacking his clients, and he fears it's because he's investigating these terrors. He was off just before the raid to lie in wait for the devils at a client's stall in Scarabray above.
Cool. And then Green Lady.
She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Scarabray. She'd heard some rumours of elves luring children away from their families, like in the old tales. She went above ground to learn the truth of it.
Right, cool. I will help them.
If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenceless in days like these.
Yeah, because I haven't just been... I mean, you just watched me smash up the crates and everything. Although, did I pick up anything else that'll help in fights and stuff? I don't remember. A Master Lockpick, don't have that skill anyway. I don't think I had any other levels. Oh no, I did, so I can... I've got 2 skill points, so let's have a look. Rabble Rouser Novice. Reduce all ability cooldowns in your entire party by 1. Troubadour Novice. Wayland's Watch. Oh, that's the one from before. War Chanter. Minstrel. Grant 1 skill point to all nearby adventurers. None of them are particularly great. I think I was better doing another character before. Like, my other character is more of a warrior. Ooh, more armour. Actually, that's probably a good one to have, because then I can use that leather armour that I picked up. And attack. Lumbering strike. Do I have? Yeah, I do have that. Critical hit with swords. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Let's save as well before we leave, just in case. Don't want to be doing all that again. Yes, I would like to load into Scarborough below. Mick, I'm probably the most evil person because I've never played a witch game. Wow. Having said that, 3 is... 3... Yeah, I'm gonna say it, screw it. 3 is the only one you really need to play. The first one was alright on PC, but it was a bit too convoluted for its own good. Like, you could only really attack certain creatures if you studied them and stuff like that. It was a bit excessive, although its soundtrack was glorious. The second game, I mean, I need to try and play that again, but I don't know, it's one of those things that you go back from 3. 3 was so good that you try and go back to 2 and it just doesn't hold up at all. I mean, that's perhaps unfair. It's still good, it's just you'll notice how much better 3 is. Mick, and it says, I know I'm a pure fraud. Ah, you're not that bad. Right, so off we go again. Yeah, like I say, when you mentioned the frame rate earlier, it's like, here, it's nice and smooth, but there is... Shut up. Yeah, there is a thing with this area, the Scarborough below, which seems to have some performance issues. Cause just now and again it just loads, like, and just takes a while to get things going. It kind of stutters. Right, so we're going, yeah, I'm going the right way. Like, I've done all this stuff, but it's so easy to get a little bit turned around down here. So I'm off this way. Back here. Right, here we go. I'm gonna go right ahead and say, right, that's not explained. You know? No idea why that happened, but it did. And so far in the game where I'm up to, I haven't been back here to try and fight this guy. So I'm obviously not going to try now because, well, he'll just destroy me. I was worried Gary was going to say the third one was terrible. No, The Witcher 3 is a stunning game. The Witcher 3 is quite genuinely one of the best games out there. It's just brilliant. See what I mean about the performance issues down here? And I don't know what it is that does it. Because, I mean, at first I thought it was the PC. I thought maybe, you know, I tried turning down various graphical stuff, graphical things, and it made no difference. And it's, yeah, my PC can handle this game perfectly well. There's no issues whatsoever, but it's just this area which seems to suffer. Yep, it's the cog thing, but this is obviously not a puzzle, we just move it. But it's a nice way to just go, hey, this is what you'll be doing. Yeah. Investigate the disturbance, a stabbing headache.
You're a monster, just like the other monsters. No,
think I have that effect on women in real life as well. So you don't need to have played the others for story reasons. No, Mick. No, not really. I never finished either 1 or 2, and I had no problems with 3. I mean, of course, I knew who like Triss was and stuff, but again, it kind of you get to know that pretty quickly in the game. So I mean, I definitely recommend 3. It's one of the best. Well, it's one of the best open world RPGs, if not the best. Definitely worth playing. Chris would have left the stream if I'd have said Witcher 3 was terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't have blamed you. Chris says, that's not explained. Yeah, Gary, it wouldn't last 5 minutes in Cluedo, the video game.
Watch out, there's monsters about.
Yeah, there's monsters about. Alright, whatever. Bandits. Let's go fight. The only thing now is I'm on my own, so you gotta work. You've got to deal with that. So I can't really do much here other than maybe move away. Could have a drink, but that'd just be wasting beer at this point. This means that they've got to waste points.
You can't touch me.
I can't touch you. Yeah. Technically I didn't, it was the sword that did. So, you know. Ooh, a rusty shank. Yeah, just what I always wanted. Anyone not from Taggartland would last more than 5 minutes. Would last more than 5 minutes in Cluedo, the video game. Right, so that's like another locked gate and stuff, and is oh look, it's blocked, but look, there's a puzzle. So yeah, this is where you're trying to learn how to do it. And that, as you see, opens that one. You move that one, and it opens the other one. That's as simple as the puzzle is. Don't have to worry about anything else. You can go around here. Let's have a look. But there we go. You can use one of my grappling hooks, which is why I did that before. Because normally, you can't just drop down there and climb back up, because that makes things too easy. However, it's having some issues and won't let me climb. There we go. Normally you can just point at the rope and do that, but apparently not today. What's in this chest? More gold stuff. Great. Now, climb back up. It's very old school in the whole thing of like being restricted to doing very specific things at very specific times. Well, I suppose it is a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, I'm not even convinced actually it's a bad thing in any way, to be honest. But what's through there? There is something through there. That's like a monster of some description. Can't really see. There's more monsters and stuff over here. Oh no, it's not. I thought they were. No, that's makes me look horrible now. They're not monsters. They're trow, I think.
And you don't know who nabbed him?
They was out scavenging. Didn't know they was gotten till Gob found their gear all thrown about down near Sinister Street.
Well, that's a place to start. I'll find them, Cully. I promise I will. Now lock down tight until I get back, aye?
Ta, Ringneck. I only hope you'd find him alive. There's too many of us hurt and lost already.
Yep.
This is terrible, terrible. And the nap? Oh, who's that?
Dude just walked through me. Okay.
Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see you? Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them.
Cool. You're getting the gist of what this game is, really. What is this place?
Whalebottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe. Been talk at the guild of some trout sale sorts sneaking around Scarab Brae, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends, but I got a bad feeling in my belly.
So, let's be on our way.
Thanks for giving me a hand. Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
Yeah, because great things would normally happen in a place called Sinister Street. And come on. Name a place Sinister Street and shit's gonna go wrong in it. Let's see if I can craft anything. No. Nothing to craft yet.
That's High Priestess Uena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
Things going on there. I'm not going to talk to many more characters now because it's kind of a case of let's just get on with it. But this dude, I think he sells some armor and stuff. Screw it, let's save. It uses up that save.
My whole collection.
We can rebuild, Johann.
Can we? Those artifacts were irreplaceable, and now they're smashed.
You thought the Scottish accents were bad. Yeah, listen to that one. Let's listen.
Ah, was I shouting? Forgive me.
You know, because anyone called Johann must be like German, and you know, all the W's are V's and stuff like that. That's just the way it goes, right?
It's just the cursed Vazarites. They've wrecked our store and all our merchandise. A collection I have spent a lifetime acquiring. Priceless.
So Mick says, all the characters have got that weird Scottish accent we need to put on just so people outside of Scotland will understand us. And Chris replies us, and we are forever grateful. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
This is Johann, by the way, and I'm Shell.
Very, very softly spoken, aren't you, Shell? Where are you from, Johann? Apparently, just some weird version of Germany. We're just gonna move on.
Aye, thanks.
Thanks for nothing. Yep.
This is the place. Blood everywhere. Terrible. Ah, but maybe it can lead us to where there was took. Have a look around.
Can't remember if he had anything to say or not.
Well, hey, who's this
She,
now?
sorry.
Are you really here? Or was that last batch stronger than I thought?
Yep.
Hey, well. No better way to test the potency of my concoctions than taking a little nip myself. That last one. Oh, are there 8 of you?
Yep.
So long. Now, where was
What better way to test my shit? By getting pissed. Don't none of y'all be trying to get their supplies out back. We made a deal with them folks in Backwash to store them until they get done setting up camp. Cool. So follow the trail of blood. Just what you always want to do, right? I can't remember if this was a puzzle I could do or not. Yeah, it's not one that needs anything. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. No, it's not that. There we go. That was right. Just I was a little bit wrong in the way I was doing it. Yeah, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go actually. So let's have a quick look around elsewhere. This dude with dog.
Who's that?
He doesn't even speak to you properly, but come on. Hey, dog. We all love dogs. Sinister Street, and this, another thing that I haven't seen explained. So, don't know about that. Huh. That was weird. I mustn't have come this way when I played it earlier, so screw it, let's have a look, see what happens. Just wandering through mist. Yep, yeah, not worth it, can't see anything. So let's leave that one for now. Knowing my luck, I'd wander into something that'd kill me in seconds. And a little push block puzzle. Yeah. Okay, mate. Right, so I need to make a little bridge, don't I? So it's what can't I push right now? Can I get around that? I can't remember. So I don't think it lets you through the gap. You have to go around. Oops. So I have to push that out of the way first. Push that back. And then that makes that bit of a bridge. And then that makes the other part of the bridge. And you can get up there now. Well, I say you can get up, there's a way round, I think. If I remember right, it's a grapple hook thing. Yeah, up there. See? Grappling hook, cool. And you get some goodies up here. I forget what it was though. Yeah, that was a German accent, apparently, Chris. Push it real good. Wee bit of salt and pepper for your Monday night. Thanks, Mick. And now, as you see, that little block pushing thing made a nice little bridge. And there's that dude from before, just whittering on to himself. And what was it? A one lot of blackjack. That's got nothing to do with the character I'm playing, so that's pointless right now. Never mind. And you have to go all the way around. Let's climb back down. Luckily I'm going this way anyway. So what do we think, guys? You'd like to look at this game, or is it just one you wouldn't play?
They were heading this way.
Thanks, Ringneck. Let's have a quick look. What else is around first? Oh, this is going back round to where the thing was before. See what I mean about getting turned around? It's like sometimes you just get completely lost and not realise you're back where you were before. So there's more blood there. That's a way to go. Oh, back at camp. That's cool. Might as well save while we're here. So we don't have to go wandering again. More blood. Hey, voices, that's cool. Oh, and there's another save point there, never mind. No point in using it.
Stop a minute. There's an old trout cache round here somewhere. Before we face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries. Look for a chalk mark.
Look for the chalk mark. He says that he's just told me to stop right in front of one, but yeah. Yeah, another ability point here where you use that, and you use the Heidi Bide. They're not great with the names, are they, these folk? There you go, use it, and then you make your way over to this point, and hey look, stash. You get a few points of those during the game, you'll see them about. Caltrops, which is a very good thing for him to use. Grappling hook, and a bluebell seed. Striking blue gem comes from the land of the elves. Cool. And we'll nab all them. And we're back here again.
Here, you'll need this to hook that bit that sticks out up there.
Ta-da! This is when I actually did first learn about the grappling hook, so it's quite a nice way of teaching you without, again, throwing it all the tutorials. But that's how I know, obviously, about using it earlier on now. So David says this isn't for you, it's not for you. That's fair enough. Chris says it feels a bit slow, but understand it's slow because you're streaming and explaining everything. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not. You know, we're not talking like Devil May Cry or anything here. It's not.
They've gone into Scarabray above. Dangerous ground for a trow these days. We best be careful.
But yeah, I mean, it is a proper like RPG kind of thing. So you are gonna, you kind of have to get used to it being a slow starter, especially. And once you get a little bit further in, because I mean, I'm about 3 or 4 hours into it so far. So the game's out tomorrow. The review embargo is tomorrow. I hope I'm allowed to say that. You know what, with the weird rules these days. But the streaming embargo is today. Like, it's passed, so you can stream like so far in the game. Yep, back out on the docks. Let's just, while I chat for a moment, let's just look out at the sea. That's nice. But yeah, you as you get further in, there's a bit more combat, there's a bit more things happening in the story. Yeah, so initial thoughts are it's quite good, but yeah, you need a bit of patience, I think, and I need a bit more. You need to just play it for a little while before it gets really good. But again, I can't give any real thoughts on the game. 1, because I'm not allowed to, and 2, because, well, I've not played it enough to get those full thoughts yet. So there will be a review, like, in the near future, hopefully. Hopefully it's not a massive game that I need to spend, like, 40 hours with. But I guess we'll find out on that. Right, we'll do just a little bit more. Just have a look around this area and then we'll call it a night. I think this is a bind one, so we won't save just yet. And we've got a hidey bide thing again, so let's use that. Yep. So, bombs and stuff. Have I got any more crafting materials yet? Make anything interesting? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I could go there, or I could push this over first. And go smashing things again. Yeah, this is nearby where the game starts. It's just a slightly different part of the city. The dock's all closed down. But again, I'm just gonna try and I'm just gonna grab a few things and I'll just follow the marker. So it's not the sort of game that's easy to stream because obviously there's not loads happening. So straight. Did I level up then? I wasn't paying attention.
What do you need?
No, didn't level up there. Oh, actually, does he have anything? Oh, do I have anything that he can equip? Yeah, that's slightly better than what he had. It's apprentice robes. Yeah, that's not as good as what he has. Blackjack, he could have, but his bow's quite good. So what
How may I
about?
serve?
So her. Yeah, let's get a helmet on her. And where are those boots? I can equip them now. Makes her a little bit sturdier in combat. Up there's a fight, but I'm not sure it's one I can win right now, so I'm going to continue on.
Honor demands that we fight.
Yeah, it does. Go for it. This is a fairly big fight, actually, if I remember right.
So, is anyone gonna go?
Loves that harmonising in their wee sing song. There is a lot of good music in this game, actually. It's quite nice. Right, let's get into it. Yeah, this is a longer fight. Sort of a mini boss.
What should I do?
He can do quite a lot of damage, so let's get that one. And he can loose an arrow as well, so he can kill 2 of them. And so, yeah, you do get some abilities that it says they're free. So once you've used up all your points, you can still use that ability as like they're usually like passive kind of abilities. Like his, well, I don't know if you could read that or not, but becomes invisible for up to 2 turns or until you attack. So it just means that at the end you can essentially you can make him a little bit more stealthy and a little bit harder to hit. Caltrops, there we go, you can show you this as well. See, it literally throws it and it spreads all through there. It hits anything, they're damaged. And it also, I might as well use that ability. And then if anyone steps into those areas, they will then lose some health. Like that.
Adventurers! Kill them! We'll
Right,
make you look
so
like we're helping the others.
She can't actually use any abilities. That's kind of irritating.
Passing through.
Ready.
Yeah, let's just drink something. What does that? Spell points and 4 stacks of drunk. And 2 spell points and 1 stack of drunk. Let's get drunk.
Slammed.
And give us self.
Oh, what's it? Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, let's just end the turn there.
Out of my way! Negurio, se prudentio levos.
Have a go!
Brothers! Sisters! Why are you doing this?
I'm gonna move him back there.
Let me just...
Let's get rid of him. Then you can attack that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, loose an arrow at him. There you go.
Get out of my...
Yep, there you go. Enemy's turn.
Are you even stupid fools? Don't you know you've been tricked?
Can I hit that one? Yeah, I'm better off attacking him actually. But did you see there with his ability then? He got an extra point back from using that attack. And I got a level up as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought we were going to die.
Cool. You're gonna die maybe.
Those self-sort
Dunno.
tribes said he was going to leave our bodies here, so it seemed we'd killed those men.
So this is where you start getting a bit of the story.
They didn't stand a chance.
Did the dot workers fight back,
Against
fellas?
those dirty assassins. It was cold-blooded murder.
Yeah. So yeah, I just asked this, did the dot workers fight back? I was just a bit quick there, sorry. You think you'll be blamed for this?
Lots of blood and butchery being blamed on well-bought-and trout lately. Possible we can prove it was these sellswords behind it all, but I doubt anyone will listen.
What will you do now?
Need to get back to Wellbottom and tell Cully. We better leg it. Thanks again.
So, yeah, let's level up. Killer, razor strop. Critical hit on bows and daggers. A bit more strength, maybe. Subterfuge, let's see what you can do there. Spy. Paranoid poison. Sorry, wow, can't speak there. The rogue speaks up when they feel that they're near a chest, even if it's hidden. That's cool. Cavity search. You're the only one willing to check. Passive cavity search, 25% on killing an enemy to find bonus gold. That's cool. Great swords, novice. That doesn't really seem like a subterfuge weapon. Intelligence +2. And he's got his crafting, so he can do science stuff. Let's give him a bit more strength, just a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
And he's fighting. Pick up the cultist effects. How you do it, I leave to you, but Scarab Bray must stop thinking of Trower's mischievous little good luck charms and start fearing them. They must hate them. Oh, quest completed. And another level up.
You see, Paladin, outcasts and Trow killing honest citizens. They're all in it together. They want to kill us all.
Heathen trash! I'd better find some backup.
I'll warn the Harbour Master.
Let's go for just a bit more attacks. Swordsman novice, there we go. That'll do. So yeah, this is kind of like where the story starts kicking in, and there's a bit of a conspiracy thing going on. And oh, a hidey bide thing. There we go. And more caltrops and a bomb. A bomb's good for this bit. Right, so... Oh, David's back with a joke. What did the mummy ghost say to the noisy young ghost who kept interrupting? Spook when you're spooking to. Yeah, alright. I'll go with that one. That's not a bad one. Right, so now I've got to find Dalgleish. I'm going to go do the save bit on this because there's a big fight coming up. So we'll save there. Oh no, I got that before. Right, so we'll do this fight and then end the stream there. I think you've got a sense of how the game plays now. Charge into these guys.
Prepare yourselves, heretics.
So yeah, this, I mean, like, you've got this dude who's got 22 health. These are all 9, 5, and 9. So this is going to be a lot more of a fight.
What should I do?
Well, you can do a lot of damage, so take out that one and shoot him, and then throw some caltrops out, and everyone gets hit there. Plus he got
Ready for
a
orders.
bonus point back, so might as well give him a smack in the face. Cool, my turn again. That'll kill him outright. Cool.
Aye.
8 physical. You know, let's use both attacks on him and get rid of him. Trials advantage. And let's just throw some more caltrops out there. And
you
can hide in the shadows.
Out of my way!
It's weird, you just stepped on the caltrops and it did no damage. That's a bit weird, but never mind. You're gonna get shot in the face with an arrow anyway. That's weird. Just didn't even give me the win screen. That's cool. It'd be cool if you could pick up the caltrops again. Right, yeah, that's a nice little showcase, I think, of the game. Let's have that music going while we play out. Yeah, so hopefully you've liked that. The Bard's Tale 4. I'm quite into it. I quite enjoy it. It's very different to, I mean, the last Bard's Tale game was, I think, the one that was on like PS2 and Xbox, and it was like the Diablo style, just hack and slash loot 'em up. But there was a lot of humour in it, if I remember. So there's some humour in this, but nowhere near the same levels. As you can tell, there's a little bit of humour, but not loads. Pelican 3, very good. Is that is David's joke, right? Yeah, so Bard's Tale, I enjoyed it. Or I'm enjoying it, I should say. I've enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys have. Planning, hopefully, might be doing Dark Souls again very soon. Either this week or next week. Going back to Dark Souls 3. If I remember right, I was at Pontiff Sullivan. That's a tough boss for me. I'm terrible at fighting that boss, so it could go very wrong, that one, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it. That's about it, really. Let us know what you thought of this via either Twitter, or you can put it in the comments down below for when this video or when this stream goes into an archived video. And yeah, just keep following us as you always do. It's great to have you watching us and reading the site and all of that. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll be back very soon with the streams. I say hopefully you enjoy playing Dark Souls again. Yes, whole stream coming soon, very soon. Just, you keep following us and you'll find out when that happens. So I will see you again soon. Thanks again for joining me.